This is the beginning of a documentary about the wild bens, the studyings and the findings. This is Jack Wood, expert on the wild bens. Is there any scientific name for wild bens?
No, not really. We've just called them wild bens.
Okay.
It's named after Ben Bennington.
Ben Bennington.
Back in 1800s when he first saw one.
Okay. So how many of them do you reckon exist currently?
Under 200.
Really? Very scarce.
Very scarce.
This is your assistant?
This is my assistant Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart.
Yeah.
And how much is known about the wild bens currently?
Nothing really, just their general appearance.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we're trying to study them at the moment, try to get to know more information about.
Okay. And have you ever seen one yourself?
I've seen two.
You've seen two? Where were those?
One in California and one in Canada.
And what was the closest you come to see?
Not close at all.
No?
Not close at all, just in the distance.
Okay, in the distance. How could you be sure it was a wild ben?
Because of the general appearance.
Yeah. Okay. So I've heard that you think you might have a way of attracting it towards you.
There's this thing that Ben Bennington recorded about a call, kind of like a high pitched squeal, but no one knows how the Ben will respond, whether it'll be aggressive, scared, happy, sad, no one knows. So I'll do that.
Okay. Right, so let's try it.
If you look here, this is the general habitat of a Ben.
Just
the
gonna try
forests. Yeah, right? That's fine.
Is that one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Was that one?
That was a
It's
Ben.
the closest you've ever come to
This
seeing
is the
one.
closest I've ever
Is it
come
really?
to seeing one. Yeah.
Do you hear that, viewers? This is the closest anyone has really ever come to a wild ben that's been documented. Now, I believe you're going to show us its natural
We're
habitat.
going to go into the forest into the habitat.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, what professors have made a real stance on the findings of a wild ben?
There's only ever been three. That was Benny Bennington. Who had it. Oh my gosh.
What?
Come quick, quick.
We found something, viewers. Yes.
These are feathers.
Yeah,
Has
they
the
are.
wild ben got feathers?
No. They're feeding, but look,
Matagascar
Feeding.
birds.
feeding.
So, what
Look
would
at
it
it.
normally feed on?
It would normally feed on anything it can grab, like wild animals and stuff. But look at the amount of feathers there, and it just shows really how much a Ben can eat.
Indeed. Do you reckon the wild ben could possibly be a threat to humans?
I really couldn't tell you.
Yeah?
Possibly.
Really?
Well, my assistant Stuart is gonna
Explain
something.
the Pringles, I believe.
Yeah, these are the food that the Ben eats.
And so how would you normally present them to him?
Well, what we'd do is we'd probably put it in towards his nesting area.
Yeah, put them on the ground.
What would his nesting area be?
Just pretty much grassland.
Yeah?
Grassland is the best.
Yeah.
And why does the Pringles attract a wild ben?
We have no idea. It's probably the Texas barbecue sauce smell. But we have no idea.
Tangy taste. Okay, so what are you going to show me next?
Next, we're going to try and find the wild ben's nest.
We're going to try and find the wild ben's nest. So we've been looking for at least half an hour for a nesting ground, and Jack Wood here seems to think he had something. He just had a little inkling that he found something. What is it?
What is this?
This is a typical... We found a typical wild ben nest. Is this... So this is... He was sleeping this.
He was sleeping there.
What has he been eating? Arrest. Show the camera.
Indian food.
You've got some Sainsbury's crisps down there as well.
As you can see, he's just made this out of leaves and sticks.
So has this been abandoned?
By the looks of things, yes.
So would have... Do they do that seasonally? Would they move on to a new...
They could do it whenever.
Whenever they feel it, whenever they get bored?
Yeah.
Right.
But sometimes they could usually leave if they feel endangered.
Yeah, or threatened.
Oh, so that may be why he's left here.
Maybe.
Yeah, could be.
Okay. Well, should we move on?
Yeah.
Try and find a live one. Is this the most likely spot that we're going to see a wild ben? In this forest area?
Yeah, forest region, yeah.
And what makes you think he'll be in this forest?
We've seen him.
We have seen. Do you reckon it would just be the one, or would they go and tag?
It varies. Depends on what the
Yeah.
personality of the ben is, isn't it?
By the call.